Hey everybody, I have made it home as you can see, okay? I'm in my comfort zone once again. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. All right. So, I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. I hope you are blessed up, prayed up, okay? Got your head held high regardless of what anybody says about you. You are worthy of every blessing that is coming into your life, okay? You are worthy of everything, all right? Because what you do is you stay down, you stay solid, 10 toes. Nobody can move you. Nobody can tell you who you are because you already know who you are, okay? When they do things like that, it's because you're not bowing down to them and you're not doing what they want you to do. But you know who you are, so never do that, okay? We're good. We're good. All right, you guys, we're just going to get into a little reading because I have to report to work in the morning. So, let me do my spiritual job as I'm led, okay? Which I'd really like to do all the time, but it's like, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, okay? So, let's get into this. I'm asking God, my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my spirit guides, my ancestors, please stand beside me as I am delivering these messages. We are grateful. We show gratitude even when there is very little. We are grateful for the blessings that are bestowed upon us on our path of knowledge and spirituality as we walk forward proud of who we are. Thank you so much for your grace and mercy has seen us through. Amen, amen, and amen, y'all. Let's get into this, okay? I'm going to start out with what's the tea right now because I want to see some things. I want to see some things because I've been getting some. Like today, I was in the water. I was swimming. Okay, so uh, water, it just purifies. Okay, and it brings around emotions, but yet the sight to see. Okay, emotionally intelligent. All right, to some things that are happening around you. Okay, I feel like someone here has been picking up on emotions, and those emotions and those intentions, those stares, those looks, those fake smiles, okay? It's like they're gathering around you. Sometimes you feel like you're being pushed against the wall with those fake souls, okay? If there is any soul within left, okay? These people have been used and abused. They've been used and abused. And they could not find a way out. Okay? But I feel like you have. And that is what's sparking these targets, these attacks on you. All right? In your life. You just keep on doing what you're doing and keep being you. Okay? Keep on going. Smile. Smile. And just know, because that flipped out for a reason. Okay? Looking you up. Okay? So, yeah, I look at things from different perspectives. Looking you up, yeah, that can mean online, whatever. Looking into your life. Looking you up, trying to read you, trying to spiritually spy on you. Okay? It's like they're trying to get to the goal before you get to the goal, or make you feel as though you're not worthy of the goal that you have set for yourself, or the goals, rather. Okay? But you are. And they're seeing this and they're jealous. Okay, jealous, hateful individuals. Yeah, okay. We have photo proof. You see that's in reverse, right? What are they finding here? Whatever they think that they're going to find on you, whatever that they're doing, it's just not, nothing's working. Nothing is working. They have tried everything. They've tried to be like you. They've tried to steal from you. They've tried to just hold your head underwater. Like I said today, it's like, yeah, they've been trying to hold your head underwater so you don't realize what's going on. Because when you're underwater, you hear noises, but they're echoes. It's such an echo. It's like they just don't want you to see that it's them, but deep within, you may have searched for the answers, but now God has given you the answers, and you know where this evil intent, these attacks are coming from, and these people don't want to be held accountable for that. Oh, okay. But you know who it is. That's the funny thing. So it's like just keep on striding through life. Yep. Divination abuser. Okay? These are people that are trying to spiritually spy on you. And if you use tools, it's like they're trying to see what tools you use so they can use the same tools and try to get the same results. But let me tell you something about that. When you do things like that, that's divination abuse, because you're taking somebody's energy and you're trying to harvest off of that. It is not yours. Okay? And what you're doing is putting that person's intent into the reading, the energy that is surrounding the reading, okay? Or whatever kind of divination that you're doing. And what's going to happen is that you're going to lose your damn mind and you're going to start sounding crazy as hell, okay? And people are going to realize that, wait a minute, hey, they don't sound too sturdy in that mind or too solid with what they're saying. So it's like you're trying to mask yourself with someone else's energy, and that's not, no. And some people, you can't even read the energy, and I wish someone would sit there and tell me that you can, because you cannot read everybody's energy, especially a strong person, because there's this force field, okay, that's going to be like, it's going to knock your ass right out. Okay, and that's just the honest truth. You can't read everybody's energy, and when you try, you unlock doors that you have no idea, because you don't know who's walking with that person. Through that humble soul, you don't know how protected that person is. They could be as humble as ever, but you still don't know. And can't nobody sit there and tell me that you can just clock into anybody's energy, because you can. And when you think you can, oh, okay, you think so? Oh, let me try something. Let me see something here. God don't play that. Okay? Look at here. Romantic love affair in reverse. Okay? You know, situations are sometimes very simple to figure out. Who's coming at you, for what reason, and why? I feel there are people that some of you guys have left alone, left in the past. You don't want anything to do with them because you refuse to be in these love affairs that just, it's not you. It's just not you. And it's like they continue to lie to you and use divination against you. Try to put love spells out on you. Try to put confusion spells, chaos spells, because you don't want to deal with them anymore. No. Nowadays, the dating scene is trash. Nowadays, it's like you got to look out for yourself, because yourself is the only person, and the good Lord is who you can trust. Because you can't sit here and trust these people, because, honey, I know they will sit there and say in your face, oh, I love you, and these are the reasons why I want to be with you. But then it's like, you get to the nitty gritty and you say, hey, are you with somebody? No, no, I'm single. I'm single as a Pringle, or I'm single as a slice of cheese. Oh, I've heard it all. It's amazing what people will do and say, right? So it's like these are the people that are coming against you, and then they're rallying people up to come against you too. But what power do you really have? What power do you really have besides your evil, thrashing tongue that is going to get cut out? You better be careful, okay? All right? Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's go. Yep, look, running. These people are running from themselves. And especially if somebody here try to rally people up against you, they're running from this person. They're like, don't you come over here with that mess. Because when somebody is that negative, and when somebody is sending that type of energy out, people don't want to be around that. Even if they was involved in it, they can't run from their karma because they involved themselves in it. Besides, you know, sitting there and like really listening to someone about what they were saying. Like I always say, if you don't know that person, don't sit there and join the bandwagon, because that bandwagon is going straight to hell with you and this person in it, and then they can't save you. Okay? They can't save you because they're too busy trying to save themselves, which they were trying to do the whole time. Can we just keep it real? Okay? I love y'all. Okay? I'm just one of them people in this world that truly wants to make a difference, and I truly want to help people. It's not just something, a gimmick. It's not just something that I feel like I want to just set up and do. No, I'm truly here. I'm not all involved with the this and that and this and that and all that. No, I don't do all that. I do what I do. Okay? And hopefully you guys appreciate that, okay? Because I appreciate helping, all right? So, yeah, these people are running away from this person or these situations, but some of them just can't run because some of them went too far doing things. Look, uninterested. And all this happened because you're uninterested in these people's dilemmas, drama, chaos in their life. You have a peaceful life. You're uninterested in knowing it. You don't want nothing to do with it. Not that you're being mean, but half of these people that you've warned them, baby, you've warned them. Come on now. You've told them. You've said, hey, I don't think that, oh, well, I'm going to attack you because you're against me, but you're really trying to tell me what's right and what'll make it better in my life. But wait a minute, let me attack yet. I want your life to be as miserable as mine. No, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. And that's why people come against empaths the most. God's people the most. Look, broke ass. Okay? Yeah. It's like you're on your own rhythm of stroke of life. These people are mad. Because it's like you keep yourself together. You may not have a whole lot. But God sees fit that you do. You have the necessities. When it all comes down to it, no. You may not be the richest person in the world, but God is going to give you what you need because that's what it's about in life. That's a blessing. Be happy with that. See, some people aren't happy with that. And they keep asking and asking and being more greedy with things instead of looking at the spiritual side of things. Like, do you have what you need? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have clothes on your back, shoes on your feet? Do you have food in your mouth? Do you have water to drink? Okay? You teach a man to fish, they'll never go hungry. But some people are trying to fish for the big sharks. All right? Not just the little minnow and be happy with that minnow because you caught a minnow. You didn't catch nothing all day. But at the end of that day, just say you caught a minnow on your hook. And that's all that you had. And you fried it up, sauteed it up, baked it up, whatever you did. You was happy with that. And God takes care of his children. Just as when I pray, I say, we are even grateful for very little. And that right there, that shows what is inside of you. Now, if you've been fishing all day and you caught that little minnow and you're like, oh man, ouch, and you throw it back, you don't have nothing to eat, do you? Ain't caught nothing all day, but you caught that little minnow and you're not happy with it. Okay? So it's like people that want more. And it's like they want it off the backs of individuals who they know have worked hard, have been down through it, did the work to be where they are today. They stand over there with those half-ass smiles. Oh, I'm happy for you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm just keeping it real, y'all. I can't do nothing else, but that's just the realism of it. People already out here, it's like if you're doing good, people want to take from the people that are trying to come up and do good for themselves. But them people are still blessed because you know why? They're not sitting here doing what you're doing, okay? You're the one that has to feel bad when you close your eyes at night and think about all the things that you have done that was not worth it and what you're not worthy of because you took it from someone else, okay? Those are the people right there that need to go somewhere. And somebody doesn't want me to talk about this because, yeah, they trying to, like, look at her mess up. Look at that. I don't care because I'm a real person. I don't care. I mess up all the time. But I take accountability. I bet you that. I'm like, yes, I did it. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I didn't do it. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say, oh, that's just, no, honey. That's nobody else. That's you not doing it right. Don't blame it on nobody else. Don't put that energy off on nobody else just because you messed up. Don't do that. Okay? That's not good. That's why that stuff be happening to people. Okay, what's this looking you up? Oh, apology. Okay. Are we apologetic now? Do we want to come back and say, oh, I'm so sorry because things are going topsy-turvy the way you wanted somebody else's life to go? That's that mess right there. That's that fake mess. That's like, oh, please forgive me after I've been behind the scenes doing all this stuff to you. Just please hear me out. No, who wants to hear somebody out like that? Why? So you can have me break down and, oh, yeah, and yeah, look, justice here. Because you're getting justice. That's the only reason. You're overcoming. And that's owed to you. Whatever is owed to you is coming to you. These people are using divination to try and spy to see what you have really going on. Because it's like you are quiet. You don't have anything to say to these people anymore. Once upon a time, it might have been a point to where you was like, hey, Jerry, or, Barbara, hey, I got a new truck yesterday, or I got a new car. The first thing they do if they don't like that is go behind you and say, well, last month, they didn't even have enough to do this. They was borrowing money from me. Well, a blessing came through for that person, and they were able to get a new automobile. Oh, so you're hating on that now? Trying to figure out, but you're getting your justice here. Things are turning around in your life, and they're going to remain turning around. They cannot stop this. Look, strategy and coach. See, these people here that were doing this, they had somebody in the background or the forefront. Okay? It could have worked either way. They thought they had a strategy. They thought they were like, oh, if this doesn't work, this is going to work. If this doesn't work, this is going to work. They in there like a coach, baby. Like I say, they in there talking about the Hail Marys and all that. They like, this is how we going to wrench around and find out. This is how we going to do it. Nope. That's not even working because they're blocked off from you energetically. All right? Because it's like, man, these people were straight in your face. Okay? With this mess. Look, gift, blessings. You see what I'm saying? These people, they don't understand. And it's like, okay, well, if this person's getting blessed, then what's going on? Let me try and run from it. Do you know you cannot run? You can't run from God. I've never seen one person do it. I've never seen one person not get what they deserve because they've done somebody wrong. I've never, what? That's why I just kind of chill back. And, because I'm the type of person that, man, I don't know. It's just like I don't get upset about things anymore. And that takes a long time. I'm not saying it happened overnight, no, but like, lately and just for a while now, I just been like undisturbed. Cause I'll be like, God is good, man. God is good. And when you think everything's going bad and everybody's against you, that's when things are turning around for the better. And that sounds crazy, doesn't it? That sounds crazy, but it's true. All right? Yeah, look at. Mm-hmm. Because somebody here, let me tell you something. Somebody here was acting like they were coming after you in the physical, but they were also coming after you in the spiritual way. They were spiritually attacking you. They were doing rituals to try to attack you. Some of these people had altars, things like that. Maybe they were drawing pentagrams on the ground because people do that just to have a wider energetic opening, okay? Opening doors that you don't understand. That's that's another conversation, okay? Because I see people do it every day, okay? Trying to do things, trying to make a name for themselves, okay? Yeah, they wanted you stressed out, but you're over here chilling. You're over here chilling. They're stressed out. It's like, come on. It's like when somebody's like, well, you know what? I bet I can do that better than them. They're losing sleep and all type of stuff behind you. Okay? They can't understand how you are weathering these storms and how you are just still in a chipper mood. Even though they know last night they could have did anything. Set a sack of ish on fire at your front door. You went and got some water, okay? Got a shovel, whatever, threw it out there, like whatever. Looked at people the next day like didn't nothing happen. They're like, why is this person so chill? But that was just an example because I hope y'all, I hope nobody would do that to you. But I'm just saying, okay? Let's see something here. Yeah, these people, they're scared. That makes people scared. It makes them uneasy. When you are that calm, because they always say it's the calm before the storm. They're like, when is this person going to snap? But that's never going to happen. You see what I'm saying? Because you let God handle your battles. And your ancestors. Mm-mm. 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 That's all I got to say about it. Because, honey, what you call on, and and the thing is, what you call on sometimes might not be your ancestors. They might just be like, oh, okay, I hear you, but you calling on the wrong ones. But all the time, you might be calling on the right ones. You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to get sat down, you're going to get dealt with. And that's so funny to me. Okay? So that's why I let people go on and think they got one up on me. Because you truly didn't. You just put a strike on your spiritual record, not mine. Okay? Let's see. Okay. Storm Angel. Collision of belief styles, attitudes, and energies here. Yeah. They're trying to come against you because what they believe, you don't believe, and you got to believe what they believe, or it just doesn't make sense. That's why all these injustices were done unto you, okay? Now, what's coming in for you, you have to be very quiet. You can't tell anybody because they think they know, but they have no idea. They don't know how you do. They don't know what your relationship is with God. That's the kicker, okay? They think that you playing games. You're not real, and they're realer than you, and they have no idea. You cannot, like they say, you cannot judge a book by its cover. I know you've heard that so many times to where it just sounds obsolete to even say. But you cannot judge people. You don't know what people go through every day. And you don't know why they believe what they believe. You don't know what their eyes have seen. You don't know what they have felt. Okay? So we leave that alone. Okay? All in a golden afternoon in reverse here. Because people, I'm telling you, they don't have that spark. They don't have that creativity. They don't have that energy, and they don't have that realism and that authenticity. Authenticity. I had to get it right. Authenticity. At first, that's what it was. I said authenticity. I don't care, y'all. You don't know me. Because I know authenticity. They don't have what you have. Okay? They don't have what you have. But they thought they can knock you off your square, though. They thought they had this in the bag. Now people are sitting here like, man, look, something's not right. You feel when something's not right. They do too. And they knew it wasn't right from the jump. Look, three witchy sisters, the power of three. Okay? This could have been three people attacking you. Okay? Shit. But it seems like two of them there is shutting their eyes like, see no evil. Okay? But the one in the middle want all the smoke. Look at, if you can see this card good enough, look, the one in the middle want all the smoke because her eyes is open. She's like, yeah, I want all that smoke. These two here is like, I don't see what you're doing. I don't want nothing to do with it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, somebody here wants all the smoke. Well, they gonna get it. They gonna get it. This could have been somebody here that was coaching these people and telling them what to do out of jealousy. Okay? Yeah, Violet Duchess, stifled, bored, and stuck. This is all it is. So this person done put some people up to some things and got them over here all stuck out of jealousy, stuck, getting attacked, being haunted, things going wrong in their house. Okay, we're talking about high level poltergeist. We're not talking about just the little bitty bumps in the night. No, we're talking about, ooh, I see. Did you see that? You know, and people are thinking they're crazy and they're losing their mind. They're going delusional. Yeah, it's things like that. What's that saying? Things that make you go, Because the other people ain't seeing it. They're seeing it. So it's like, wait a minute, something's wrong with them. People are thinking they're off their meds. Or something like that. I don't know. Or they need to recalibrate them things. You know? Ghosts of the Pumpkin Patch. Count your blessings. Baby, be quiet. Because you getting ready to get blessed. I'm telling you now. Your little humble soul. You getting ready to get blessed. Because you've treated people with nothing but kindness. And they should put their tennis shoes on, their running shoes perhaps, and get ready to run. But they can't run, okay? They're going to burn the soles of their feet off trying to run away from this one, okay? Because they did the big one. They thought they did. Oh, the supersized big one's coming now, okay? Yeah. For all this dirt. And these people didn't know how somebody was really coming after you. Look. Voodoo in blue. They didn't know how somebody wanted to come after you. Somebody wanted to strip you of everything that you believe in. It just you. They wanted you somewhere like you had a full-blown lobotomy. Don't even play. Okay? They wanted you walking around like a zombie in your head. That song isn't by the Cranberries. In your head. In your head, zombie. Yeah, that's the way. That's how they wanted you. But honey, dried flower fairy, sweet memories. Exactly. What am I talking about? The brain. In those compartments up there. In those storage compartments. The memories. They want to look like the good guy. They want to act like they treated you right. But in reality, no. They tried to run you down. They tried to stop you. They tried to tap your head with a hammer just like a nail, right? Okay. I don't think that's happening. All right, let me read with this deck. I was limited on my decks at the room. I was like, oh, I'm so excited, to go home so I can, do a reading in the comfortability in my environment. Okay? You guys, I love y'all. Okay, once again. And I'm going to say it because people need to hear that. People need to hear that. That's why there's so much hate in the world. That's why there's so much of this spell work that people think is really working. But love defeats the dark. Okay, love defeats the dark, and it can pull you through onto the light if you wanted to and if you let it. Alright? my neighbor plays taps. Like, I think it's taps. I'm not for sure. I really might be wrong with that. But they play it every night, and it really puts me in my feelings because all the fallen soldiers, just God bless them, because they didn't have to go fight. They didn't have to go fight for a country that wasn't even theirs. Do you understand what I'm saying? It wasn't their fight. Let's just put it like that. But they went and they took it upon themselves to go fight for freedom. That's more love than you could ever. And I respect the veterans. I respect the soldiers. Much love to y'all. If y'all are soldiers, y'all active, whatever you do, God bless you. Because God bless you. Okay? You see a bigger purpose. Thank you so much. All right. Let's get into this. All right. Let's see. Oh, see, we have justice in reverse. These injustices that these people thought were right because they thought that you were wrong. But in reality, they didn't want to look in the mirror and face the truth and see that they were the ones that were the clowns. They were the ones that were wrong. Okay? And bringing injustice to you brought that to them. Now they're facing all these things. Okay? Libra energy there. All right? Yeah, they're facing these dilemmas and these consequences. It's their consequences. Okay? We have the Queen of Wands here. Leo, Aries, Sag energy. Okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's being in charge of your own life. They don't like that. They don't like you being in charge of your own life. And they don't like it because they can't. It's like they can't interfere with your energy. Because that's what it is. It's interference. Mm-hmm. A powerful. A powerful person. They can't interfere with that. They can't make you powerless. They can't deem you feeble. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They're trying so hard. And this is under the direction of jealousy. Of jealousy. Okay? Yep. Five of Wands. What am I saying? This is jealousy. This is competition. This is chaos. This is dumb. Okay? I'm sorry, but when they say mind your business, because if you don't, that business might start minding you. Okay? Think about it. What you're trying to do to someone else, what that means is, I'm going to break it down. What you're trying to do to somebody else, trying to mind their business, that business going to come right back around to you. Okay? If it's not good, if you sit there trying to compete with somebody and they don't even know you. Okay? Because there's a lot of that going on. People, if you don't know somebody, why you want to compete with them? What sense is that? What logic in your brain is telling you that? There's no logic to that. I don't know you. And for me to sit there and listen to somebody else about you and take on that or take a bribe or anything to attack somebody I don't know, you better get away from me because I don't want none of that karma. I don't want none of that. Because I don't know what? It's all over jealousy and competition of what you have and what you can do. Man, you better go on somewhere and find what you can do. Okay? Look, we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, these people working together, making like promises, fake ass promises. Everybody in this circle, all these energies, it's like they want to work together to compete and contest someone and do things like that. But when it comes down to it, nobody can tell the truth and nobody can take accountability for what they're doing because they're coming at you. Okay? Mm-hmm. Some of you guys, I don't know, on the card, this person's playing a guitar, and you have two people with daggers. One has regular daggers, one has fire daggers. Okay? So it's like the one in the middle, they're orchestrating it. They're playing it just like the ukulele. Okay? And they're trying to play everybody in this situation that's working with them. It's like attack this person, go at this person. They could have been using some type of fire or you know, something like that, some type of fire magic or something. I'm not sure, okay? Because I don't get into that one there. I know about it and I've heard about it, but yeah. Okay? Chaos, mishaps, injury. Okay? Yeah. We got the Two of Pentacles here. Going back and forth. Coming from every which way trying to attack you. Alright? With everything they got. Alright? We have voodoo practitioners. Alright? And they're going back and forth. But now it's like they're kind of scared because it's like, well, who do I pay now? They can't give anybody anything. They can't put anything in anybody's hand to do anything to you. That's the part they're scared of right now. All right, that's why everybody's scattering. They're running. Okay. Yeah, we got the Three of Cups here. Yeah, they're getting together, working magic on you, doing voodoo on you. Yep. Yep. Okay. We got Leo, Capricorn, strong out here. Okay, with the Three and the Two of Pentacles. Then we have Cancer energy here with the Three of Cups. Sitting there, yeah, look, the Tower card on the bottom of the deck. What? But all that's happening is it's coming back to them. Okay, they're projecting that out into the universe. The universe is not letting it touch you in accordance. Okay? And it's going right back at them. Look, the World card in reverse. But it's like, okay, you know how you tell somebody, like you, children, and I always use toddlers, because boy, them little toddlers, boy, I love children. Oh my God, I love children for real. They are just the blessings, man. And man, you look in their eyes, man, and you just watch them discover the world, and it's so amazing. How can you hurt a child? These are the kind of people that can hurt a child, because it's like they won't sit there and you tell them, nope, nope, stop, nope, nope. And you just got to tap the little hand a little bit and say, no, no, no. But they keep on doing it. And then pretty soon you're like, okay, well, you know what? Keep on doing it then. Keep on doing it. And then, okay, you figured it out. They didn't do it again. But you do have some daredevils. These are the daredevils. Okay, those are the ones that are pressing it. They're pressing their luck. Okay, and they've done more than that. They've done more than that. That's crazy. Okay, they don't want to give up. They don't want to complete this. But it's over. It's over. They don't want it to be over. They don't want it. Look, the Nine of Pentacles here. Because for everything they've tried to do to you, for everything they've tried to do to you, you're still getting your just due. You're still getting this. You're still sitting here. You're still showing up. You're still standing tall. Okay? You may not have the best threads. You may not have the best whatever the hell they really think that life is about, this material stuff. That's not what it is to you. But you still standing tall over here. Okay? Yeah. And that's what they see. You take charge of your life. No one else is in charge of this shit, baby. Okay? You row your own boat. They got captains and things. Let's see. Yeah. Strength card in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. Okay? Yeah, they were coming after your finances. Look, look, look. The Strength card, because they know that in some capacity that they are weaker than you are. You're not weak. They were trying to humble you. They were trying to weaken you. Okay, they could have even been trying to weaken your immune system some way, shape, or form to get you sick, make you sick. So you're weak, but you keep moving on through. So they thought they could do something here to hex your finances, or, you know, make you quit. You may have had hard times, but you never gave up. God bless you. Okay, yeah, the Knight of Wands. Like, That fighting energy, like go at them. You don't care. But they trying to come at you and attack you in any way, shape, or freaking form. They're not giving up. They don't care. They're like, oh, let's just keep going to see. And they don't want to give up, but it's over. They don't have nothing coming but bad karma, sleepless nights. Okay, waking up in cold sweats. That's it. Yep, we have the temperance here. Okay, they try to throw you off balance, baby. But you stayed afloat. You stayed afloat. You stayed calm in the midst of war. They were sending spiritual warfare at you every day. Somebody here was relentlessly going in. Come on now. Come on now. You gotta stop. Okay? Yeah, the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like, yeah, throwing hate at you. Throwing hate at you. So much shade at you. Like you didn't see them. Like you weren't tapped in. They didn't want you receiving no blessings. Listen to this and how this sounds. They didn't want you receiving no blessings for your blessings. Doesn't that sound crazy? Anyway. Yeah. There's so many people that mimic individuals that really do have a gift. It makes it kind of like when somebody really does have a gift, it's like, are you taking them serious? Your intuition tells you who to take serious and who not to. Okay? And people every day think they're getting away with that. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Who knows? Okay? But sometimes you're lifted up only to get put down. Just to show you what level that you're really on. Okay? And that's fine. Okay? Large amounts are nothing. That's never a threat. What a threat is somebody thinking that they're really doing something, but yet they're unlocking chaos in their own life. That's something to really think about. We have the King of Wands here. This could be a King of Wands here that continues to try to keep this process going. Okay? Take it how it resonates. Does not have to be. But I feel like you have fought. I feel like you're balanced out with your masculine and feminine energy, your light and your dark, okay? Which is a scary thing to some people because they're like, they can't figure out where you're coming from. They can't figure out what you're doing. Why is this person so strong? We have the star card because, baby, look at that. That star shot, look, beaming. Beaming. But you ready to hold it down. I bet you that. Uh-huh. You're a healer. You do something here. You do something here that you make good on because you're getting that blessing from God and people are thinking that you don't deserve that blessing, but who you are? Highly exalted energy. Okay? I'm hearing galaxies for some reason. I keep hearing something say galaxies. Galactica. Galaxies, okay? You're not from here. You're really not from here. They think you're not from here, and you're really not from here. Okay? We have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like people give to you. Okay? And it's an equal exchange here. They want people to play with you, okay? It's like they were playing with your finances also. It's like they wanted more off the top than you were getting. It's something like that. But you weren't even thinking about that. You were being blessed because you were going forward and receiving very little, because these people had their hand in your pocket and they were doing stuff over your finances, but you were still going. You knew something was wrong, but you were still going. Okay? You knew there was something fishy going on behind the scenes. But you still kept going, because that's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. And honestly, that's not what it's about. We have the Seven of Wands here, okay? Yeah, it's like setting these boundaries, okay? Somebody here, it's like they were trying to restrict you from what was yours, from what God was trying to bless you with, all right? It's like they were trying to uh, stop you from being, you know, seen, stop you from being heard, set some type of boundary up between you and what you were truly doing, okay? And what they were truly doing. It's like you're very rare, okay? You're very rare to be like that. Like I said, if one apple's rotten, it's going to infest the whole freaking bag of apples, okay? And you weren't a rotten apple, but the other people wanted to infest the whole bag. You understand what I'm saying? Okay? Yeah. We have the Chariot in reverse and we have the Eight of Pentacles. What am I saying here? Your work. You work hard. Whatever you do. It does not matter what you do. You're good at what you do. But see, with this Chariot here, they didn't want you to go forward. They didn't want you. It's a balance of energies. It's a balance of understanding. It's a balance of love and hate. They didn't want you to share your light. They didn't want you to share your word, because even though they felt it didn't make sense, the only reason it didn't make sense was because you were right. And they know they were wrong. How they were coming at it was all wrong. And they want to stop you, okay? They want your chariot to be on the side of the road. Okay? Huh? With a flat tire. Yeah, right. Okay? With a wheel that came off of it. They were trying to destroy your chariot. Alright? Yeah. Okay, we have the Five of Cups here. Yeah. They wanted you to be depressed, feeling alone, feeling like nobody cared, like, you weren't making a difference. Like, they just wanted you in that depressed, miserable, shut off stage, to where you just go somewhere and just curl up. And let them win. Let them walk all over you. But see, you didn't do that, did you? You didn't do that. Yep, look, the Magician here. Your magic. Even when you were quiet, you were manifesting. Okay, see, you work with God, man. You work with... I know that sounded crazy, y'all. But for real, you work with... They don't even know. You are the magic. Okay? They were trying to pull out all the stops, so they had books, Google, AI. Okay. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. They came against a star here, right? This Aquarius energy does not have to be, just saying. I don't want to get into that. Oh my gosh. I don't want to get into that. They lost. They wanted you to feel like you were losing. Yeah, the Moon card, the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. Oh, baby. You are intuitive as hell. You really are who you say you are, and that's the problem. They lost. We have the Six of Cups here. Yeah. This is okay. You know how people say that they have been doing something their whole life, and now is your moment, and they wanted to take that moment away from you. Okay? Huh. That's crazy. Yeah, we have the Four of Cups here. Yeah. Wanting you to feel rejected, left out, not part of the crew. I never cared about being a part of the crew. What crew? I got my own crew. And I got a very powerful freaking crew. So I don't really hang in packs and crowds. I like being by myself. Okay? Yeah, they wanted you to feel like you had nothing coming there. Okay? Like you had to be off tucked away by yourself. With the Page of Cups here, yeah. There are no, you know what, let me tell you something. There are no apologies here. There's no apologies. There's no offers. It's like, can we just give it back to him and this will stop? But it's a fishy cup. It's a fishy cup. Okay? You ain't got nothing coming. You ain't got nothing coming. You're not going to fly free for trying to cage a free bird. Is that what it is? See, the devil in reverse here. These people, the obsession with you was real. But it's like after they saw they couldn't stop you, they became uninterested in this obsession with you. But see, the thing is, it goes on and on and on and on. There's somebody here that just can't stop. They think it'll curb all this evil that you know they've done unto you. Is that what it is? Hmm. Is that what it is? Ooh, yeah, the moon card in reverse. And it landed on that Six of Wands in reverse. So let me tell you something. All this instability, all this challenges and competition and stuff like that, it's out in the open. People are intelligent. You think people are dumb? That they don't see this? Like what you do. Oh, it's working for you. Let me see if it works for me. And I'm already, but I want more. I'm greedy. I'm not happy because I was fishing all day and I caught the minnow and I didn't catch nothing else, but I threw the minnow back because I'm trying to catch a shark. Okay. Okay. But that's all illuminated. Mm-hmm. The Hermit in reverse, yeah. Sometimes you gotta pop out. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles here. They know all this magic and all this stuff trying to stop you and penetrate your soul. No. Mm-mm. You keep on moving forward and planting them seeds and doing what you do. Okay? Let's see here. Let's get some more What's the Tea? And we're going to get up out of here. Alright? Thank y'all so much for hanging in there with me. Alright? And I appreciate you just being a listening ear. Okay? Don't let people stop you. Don't let, even though, man, yes, yes. And, when I'm feeling a type of way, when I'm feeling like, God is good and, worthy to be praised, and I could care less about how somebody feels about me. I'm only concerned about how God feels about me and the things that I've done in my life to help people and also improve myself and heal myself. It makes me feel good, okay? Some people, it's just that they're just trying to fulfill their destiny, okay? And that is the material side of life. Trust me on that. I see it each and every day. But people marrying for money. Okay, well, hell. That just summed it up. Okay, would do anything for it. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all remember that movie? I don't know why that came to mind. Don Knotts. It was called The Incredible Mr. Limpet. And he was a fish. He turned into a cartoon fish. Okay? Now, I know some of y'all remember this movie. It was called The Incredible Mr. Limpet. I don't know why. Why? Because you would marry a fish? I don't know. with spectacles. I don't know, but for some reason that's coming to mind. I'm sitting here talking about fish. Look, inside scoop. They don't know nothing's going on with you. They trying to figure it out so they can intercept these blessings. That's why they're falling off. These people are falling off and they're trying to save themselves in every which way form. Lies, spell work, deceptive acts, whatever they can come up with. Okay? Trying to find out what's going on with you, what's your routine like, what you do. Trying to do what you do. Look, look, look. Because this is what's going on with you. And they want to rise higher than you and look better. So what you think they're going to do? They're going to say, oh, they trying to infiltrate on my... Come on now, mind your business. Mind your business and everything will be okay. Everything will work out. You'll still continue to get your blessings if you just mind your damn business. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay? That's what's wrong with people now. They sit there and worry about people. Leave people alone, man. Look. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Sitting here trying to say things about people and they're doing this and they're doing that and you shouldn't listen to them or you shouldn't be around them. You know what? I shouldn't be around you with your body smoking. Hold on. Hold on. You have horns coming out your head. Hold on. I can see them. Oh, Lord. I can see beyond that freaking skin that you call a vessel. If it is that. Look, what did I say? Talking ish. Don't talk to them. No, don't listen to them. They trying to do what I'm doing. You know, child. Sweet child. There's no way. Yeah, some of these people I saw bad habits. It's like they trying to keep that gravy train going because they got to keep that drug train going. You know what I mean? Look, fake flexing. See what I'm saying? These people right here got so many freaking addictions. It's ridiculous. And then they want to sit there and say, you got addictions. You do that. Man, please. What? Your addiction, you want a double quarter pounder once in a while? And that's what I'm saying about people. You know what? People are beautiful, all shapes and sizes. When people feel like they're big, you know what? Bigger people to me, I love bigger people. And I'm not going to say anything else than larger or bigger. Okay? Larger people, I love, man, because, yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with that. When they start losing weight, it looks bad. Like, if it's bad for your health, I understand you working some of it off. But, man, you ain't got to work no. You happy and you hungry and you eat good. What's wrong with that? Little people. You know, like, man, sometimes I'll be like, wait a minute, you know, I want to get a little bigger. Being healthy, there's nothing wrong with that. Why the hell is you taking all this weird stuff and looking sick now? You don't look like how you used to look. I don't care what type of body shape you get. I don't look at that. And people shouldn't look at that if they know anything about the inside. You got people out here that got body, what is that, dysmorphia? What is that? You should never look at somebody and say, you're too big. You know what? Shut your ass up. Maybe you need to eat a couple double quarter pounders or something. Maybe you need to eat some damn chicken and stuffing and get it back at Warm Creek. You need to eat. Just I love people, man. And it's like these people out here got these freaking body image situations because people want to, man, look at them. Look at them like, man, you look hungry. You look sick. Leave me the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is built and meant the way that they are. You're happy. I'm happy for you to be happy. Don't take that stuff and be all sick looking when you was fine. So what? Tell them to move out your way. Tell them to move out your way and shut up. You are beautiful just the way you are. And these people out here just make me so sick. Look, crying over you. Because there's no more of that. Ain't nobody listening to these people. Nobody wants to listen to. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. All that plastic surgery, all that crazy stuff when you was beautiful in the first place. Man, look at here, man. Look at here. There's so much stuff I see. And it makes me so sick each and every day. They're like, oh, I'm too big. No, you're not. You're just right. You perfect. You perfect. I met you like that. So that's how I know you. And it's the real you. Okay? When you go to taking all these freaking pills and that one stuff, you look, what? I can see your cheekbone. I can see your mirror. No, let's not do that. No, you're beautiful just how you are. It does not matter, man. It's all about what you got here inside. It's all about your heart. If somebody says something, man, I swear to God, if somebody says something to you talking about, oh, you need to lose a couple pants size, I'll be like, no, you know what? You need to go and eat something. That's what you need to do now. You know. And I'm a twig. I've been a twig since I was little, man. The only time I had weight on me is when I was pregnant, and that looked funny. I looked like a lopsided lollipop, okay? So, hell, the baby ate more than me. But I'm just saying, it's like, don't sit there and take people through those mind games, that body shaming, because that don't work on me. Because I study my body and I know every little thing that looks wrong to another person. But you know what? Do you think that I care? I don't care. Because if you love me, that's not going to even matter. Because God is good and He made me, and I don't know who made you, but you too judgmental. You shouldn't do that. You know what they say about people that are too judgmental? They're not happy with themselves. So, like I said, they need to go eat a triple, double quarter pounder. Hell, I'm gonna pull up. I wish I could pull up at McDonald's and say, "Hey, can I get a triple, double quarter pounder?" And I'm gonna eat every dang piece and a medium fry, and I'm not even going. Damn it. Once, and I don't care. I love to watch people eat. I love to eat. Man, look, it don't look like it, but I love it. I love it, and I love y'all. So when somebody come at you with all that shaming and all, man, I look at them up and down and be like, you know what? If you don't get out of my face talking about me, I'm happy with me. I'm happy with me. And that's how I wish people would just feel. Instead of doing all these things, you got people passing away, getting these surgeries, trying to do this, trying to do that. Man, you're perfect. You don't realize. You're perfect just the way you are. And God, hey, I'm sorry for saying this, but for example, Little Kim. Little Kim was beautiful. Very beautiful woman. Now, damn it. I do not want her to sneak up on me in the middle of the night nowhere. I would run. I would be scared. I'd probably drop from fright. But you went from beautiful to that, and that's where you want to be at, and that's what you find luxurious or something. I don't know. You was never happy with what God gave you. But like I said, if it's got anything to do with your health or anything like that, okay, I get it. You gotta drop some pounds. Okay, I get it. But honey, when it gets to looking like you are just the epitome of the Walking Dead and why they started the first season, I don't think that that's healthy. Okay? But anyway, you guys, I done talked enough stuff. But I mean what I say. Okay? I mean what I say. Alright? It's no joke. I try to joke sometimes, but stuff is real how people be trying to come against you and do you. And things like that. Alright? Don't let them do that to you. Be happy with who you are. You are loved. And you are loved. If they can't love you, honey, Move around because there's a lot of people that will love you exactly for who you are. Okay? So, y'all, good night. Keep God first always and always. And I'll see you guys later. Okay? And much love. Much love to y'all. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Okay? Bye.